please, oh, I'm the only child. Oh. No, I was not saying it in English. I was saying it in pidgin. I was like, I beg, oh, not only me my mama born, oh, not only me my mama born, oh, I beg, oh, they could not kill me, oh. See my baby. My baby she's very young. Who will take care of her? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are just seeing my channel for the first time, my name is Chinere. Thank you so much for clicking. Please do well to hit the like button, turn on your post notification, and give this video a thumbs up because it's going to be a very juicy gist. So it was my anniversary yesterday and I'm kind of bored. I was supposed to go for a workout, but I'm a bit tired because we're out all day. We're out all night. We're out all night, and we came back. You know, we're just here and there, and we slept very late, so I wasn't in the mood to go out. But hubby is out, and I'm just here. I just thought I should share this gist. So this thing happened about 3 weeks ago. I didn't want to talk about it on my channel. I didn't want to talk about it, but I just felt I should share this gist with you guys. Like, whew, in my entire life, I've never been that scared. Guys, I got my new glasses. My eyes were really aching. I had headaches. In fact, at some point I couldn't sleep. I had to quickly do my glasses. And I'm glad I have it now. I'm happy. I think I have two. I used to have two, but I did a new one because my prescription has changed. Like, it was crazy, you know, when the doctor now becomes the patient. So you guys remember that vlog I did where I took my children to buy painting? Exactly that same day after we're done from the supermarket. Exactly. So I'll start from there. So that Saturday, after we had finished buying everything, we're supposed to go home. So I don't know, Nigeria, I don't know. I know there's insecurity everywhere, but I don't know what is happening in Nigeria right now. Like, this is broad daylight, like 1 p.m. Between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. That was when this happened. So we drove out. Apparently, the kidnappers followed us out. I didn't know. I didn't notice. So we're driving, and then my son started crying that, oh, mommy, I want water. Mommy, I want water. And I'm like, I'm not buying you any water. We're at the supermarket just now. You couldn't say you wanted water. So I can't buy any water for you. And my son is somebody that he won't bother you. He hardly cries, very coordinated. So for him to now be crying and insisting, that means he really needs that thing. So, guys, sorry, I'm adjusting. I was supposed to go and swim. I'm already on my swimming outfits. I just had to put on this one so I can do this video because I don't know when I will be done, and I have so many things to do today. And I said, okay, let me look for somewhere to get him water. Initially, I said, normally, what I do is I just tell you, just hold on. When we get home, you get water. There's water at home. There's cold. There's warm. Whatever water you want is at home. So when we get home. But I was really upset with the fact that he didn't tell me when we were at the supermarket. He's a baby though. He's 3 years old. But we just drove out. All of a sudden, yeah, we want water. And that day, I wanted to film a video. So I was rushing home to do my makeup and everything. Whew. So I started looking for a store where I can get like a small, in Nigeria, I don't know for that country, usually have this small kiosk where they sell small provisions and drinks and water and snacks and everything. So I was looking for something like that. That was how I now saw one place that looked like they were selling. I now stopped. I asked them, I said, do you have water? They said no. Do you sell water? They said no. So I just drove like a little bit from that place, and I now saw a place. It's a boutique actually. Oh my God, Nigeria, my country. If you have not been to Nigeria, I see somebody can be selling clothes and be selling water and be selling sugar and be selling food. As in, people just sell a lot of things. Depends on people's needs around there. So I now saw this boutique but it looked like they had this show glass where they sell snacks. So I now just let me just like, you know, ask. So I saw a man and a woman standing outside. So I was like, excuse me, sir, do you people sell water? I said yes. So I packed. I said, okay, I want a bottle, like a small bottle. They now said no, they don't have a small bottle, they have only big ones. In my head, I'm like, what am I doing with a big bottle of water? I don't need it. Do you understand? It's just my son. My daughter was asleep, kind of. So, and there's water at home. So I'm like, okay, madam, do you have small one? She said, no, that's all. I said, okay, just bring it. The Holy Spirit was just working. God was at work. I didn't know. So, me that was in a hurry, see me chilling, kind of, you understand? So she brought the big water. When she brought the big water, it was so ice cold. Like, so I'm like, no, this is too cold for my son. He has kata and everything. And I said, okay, can you get something a little better than this? She said no. That's all she had. It's the other ones that are not cold at all that she could get. So I said, okay, no problem. So I gave her my money. I gave her 500 naira. It was 200 naira. I gave her 500 naira. She gave me 300 naira, and then I drove off. As I was about driving, one mind just told me, go back, take the ordinary water so you can mix it. It was in my head, but that was just God speaking. So I now asked them I said, madam, give me the ordinary one. At this point, I'm buying 2 giant bottles of water that I do not need. I don't know why I did that. Ideally, I won't do it. So as I bought the water they gave me, they were trying to get my change. No, I wasn't looking for a change. So I sat in the car. I was trying to, so I drank from the cold one. I drank from the normal water, normal temperature water. And then I was just trying to mix it up so it can, fair enough. So I was trying to put some cold ones inside the normal one so it can be cold enough for him to drink. As I was doing that, I spent like 1 minute doing that. I wasn't making progress because everywhere was just, I was in the car. The man now came and knocked on my door. And she said, madam, in Nigeria, you call people madam. Especially when you are married or when you have children. In fact, when I first got married, ma. When they started calling me ma, I was like, yay. Sometimes I'll say, I'm not ma, I'm not rich ma. So they will call you ma or madam, that kind of thing. That's what they will call you. So the man knocked on my door. I'm like, madam, okay, the car behind you, are you guys together? I'm like, what? Together how? We are not together, but I don't know them. She's like, then the car is following you. When you stopped, the car stopped. When it looks like you were going and then you came back, the car looks like he wanted to move and came back. So it's like they are waiting for you. Yeah! I was like, God, what is going on? I started panicking. I was like, sir, what do I do? So it's like, just be calm, just relax, just look like you're having a conversation with me. Of course, we're having a business transaction here. They don't know. But I already took a picture of the car and the plate number. So you don't, you know, have anything to worry about. I looked through my side mirror. This car was green, tinted, you know, fully tinted that you can't see a soul inside that car. I was like, yeah. So the man told me that, okay, don't worry. I couldn't really trust the man because when the man knocked on my window, on my side window, I just wind down a little. I didn't wind down completely because I don't know. Even when I was doing the transaction, I didn't wind down completely because my son was in front, my daughter was sleeping at the back. So when he told me that, they were just talking. I'm like, okay, what do I do? I can't call my husband. I don't want him to panic. Let me explain something to you guys. See where God rescued me. See, if I had not bought that water, I would have succeeded in entering a road that leads to my house inside GRA that is extremely quiet, like completely quiet. For them to overtake me and abduct us would have been very, very easy for them. This road that we are on is a very busy road. That's why it was scary that means they must have had guns for them to want to, you know, either they wanted to do it there or they wanted to follow me. So, and of course, Nigeria's police station, it shouldn't come to your mind because our police station is not somewhere that you run to and somebody will save you. So I was calculating what to do. So the man told me to pin my side, pin every other side, and leave the side that my son was for him. I should leave it open. I shouldn't pin it down. In my head, I wasn't even processing anything. I was just obeying everything the man was telling me. So, and I was like, okay, so what do I do? What do I do? The man has said, okay, be calm. That they have started their car, that they are coming. At that point, one statement I made was, God, God, after you have carried me all these years, everything you have done, you allowed this to happen. I said, well, this can only happen if at the end of the day, your name will be glorified. But if this is going to cost me or my family pains, let it not come to pass. Or more, that prayer that I said, I was in extreme fear. It was not a faith prayer. Oh. Hey, you know when you're at that point where you don't know what to say, just say, God help me, God help me. That kind of situation. I prayed that prayer in fear. It was not a faith prayer at all. So we're there. My son didn't know what was happening. He was a baby. He was just crying and drinking water and laughing and talking. I made everything as calm as possible. So I now saw them driving. When I saw them driving towards me, my heart just entered my mouth. And they just came packed by my side like they're blocking me. And then they blocked me there. And the funny thing is, I cannot see the people inside the car, but they can see me. So all I did was, a lot of things was also running through my head. Like, they could be assassins, they could be kidnappers, they could be ritualists. And I said, no matter what, if it's ritualists, they have to carry me and my children. They can't take me alone. They can't take my children or take me alone. In my mind, I was like, they should just take everybody. They should just take everybody. Another thing I was thinking is, hey, so I will not sit and watch my children suffer, because even if it's kidnapping, they will torture you people. Like, you won't eat, they'll put you in a bush or forest or something. They didn't come out, they didn't know. I'm sure they were calculating the traffic lights because it was close to a traffic point. So they were calculating for the traffic to start moving, then they will do it and move. But God was working. See, you guys see the way I'm smiling when I'm talking this gist. God was smiling. God was watching. I mean, God was working, was watching. So immediately they did that move, there was a car behind them that thought they wanted to move, or they were not behind them before, but when they saw them move, they now followed them. So when they now got to where I was and they stopped, apparently they are blocking the road. Okay, like I was saying, I think I digressed a little. Like I was saying, when I was not sure who they were, I now bowed my head like I was picking something from the floor, like I did not notice them, because I was thinking if they have a gun, they can shoot. I don't want them to shoot me and then drive off or something. I don't know. A lot of things was in my mind actually. I thought maybe they were assassins or something. So I just like, okay, you know what? I give up. Whatever wants to happen, let it happen. So back to what I was saying, the car now followed them, started blowing horn for them, like, Papa, leave the road, kind of horn, leave the road. And I saw there's another car behind that car, so the honking was too much. So everybody was just noisy. So attention was now on them. They couldn't now really do what they wanted to do. Everybody was looking at the cars like, why are these people causing commotion? Why are they causing problems? They had already blocked me. Like, they had already blocked me. Before you know it, I didn't wait on myself, but in fact, I was cold and I was sweating at the same time. I was inside my car with AC on, but if you see the type of sweat that was coming out of my body, I've never had that experience. I didn't tell you guys. The night before, I had a dream. This dream was so real. In my entire life, I've never been robbed. I've never been at a gunpoint before. I've never experienced this. I don't know what it looks like. So, but this dream I had looked so real. And me, I have a kind of relationship with God that I see things when they want to happen. I can, okay, let me give you guys a scenario. There was a time I was sleeping, I had water on the fire, I wanted to use to bathe. I just sat in the sitting room and I dozed off. And the kettle was a plastic handle, plastic stuff around the kettle. The kettle burnt, I started melting, the house was red, like fume, like red. I couldn't see anything. My children were sleeping, my husband was sleeping. I was sleeping. Someone came to tap me. You see, it was real. Like, it was real life that somebody came to tap me, and like, the person was like, get up, what are you doing there sleeping? It was so real. This experience I'm telling you guys is something that I have always experienced. Like, when something wants to happen, somehow God will just send somebody or an angel to wake me up. So when I woke up that night, I saw my house dark, covered in, everything was dark. I couldn't see. My house was about to catch fire or more. That was how I ran to the kitchen. My husband was deep asleep. My children were deep. That's how I ran out, called our security guard. That's how we did it, and put everything off and closed the gas and everything. So this dream I had was one of those experiences I've had where it was too real. Like, so in the dream, me and my daughter went to a building material store to buy something. We're done buying. I had paid. That's the night before this kidnapping incident. I had paid. We were about to leave when a Hilux is those cars that have back. The back is open. Just stopped in front of the shop with people in guns. Came out, entered the store. They entered one. Some set entered the other store. This set entered this store, the store where I was, and told everybody to lie down. And then they started shooting people. All I was shouting in the dream was, please oh, I'm the only child. Oh. No, I was not saying it in English. I was saying it in Pidgin. I was like, I beg oh, not only me my mama born oh, I beg oh, they could not kill me oh. See my baby she's very young. Who will take care of her? In the dream, and they said, shut up, you're making noise. They killed the lady that was lying on the chair. They killed the man. They killed and everybody, the location. Then when they finally released me and my daughter, they finally released us. We left. When we got to my friend's place, the house was real. In the dream, it was not like you're seeing different faces. No. The people I saw in the dream were all real. And then the key, my house key that I was looking for when I got home, was real. Everything was real. So when I had that dream the night before, I woke up, I was praying. In the morning too, when we're driving, that vlog where I also vlogged, that vlog I showed you guys, that's the same day. That's the same day, because it was from the exercise point we went to the supermarket. So that morning where I did that exercise that I uploaded in that vlog, I was also saying it in the car. My sister was there. You guys saw my sister. I was just telling her. She was like, that's not nice. So we reject it and stuff like that. So God reveals to redeem. So back to the kidnapping gist. They had blocked me and everything, but attention was so much on them that they could not, achieve what they wanted to do. Apparently, they already followed me from the supermarket. They knew I was alone with 2 children. Maybe I matched their targets, but I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. You can't mess me up. My enemies will not laugh at me. So when everything just happened, they just knew that, okay, mission impossible. They just zoomed off. Immediately they zoomed off. I was like, God. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do anything. Of course, I don't even know if they drove to wait for me somewhere else or if they will meet me somewhere else. So I sat chilled somewhere and everything. And after everything was calm, the man said, "Don't worry, you can go." But I didn't now pass that road. Boundary. If you are very familiar with Benin City, like Boundary, Ikpopa, I didn't pass it. I now followed Ring Road, Airport Road, straight down. I didn't even tell Hobby anything until he got home. That was it. I don't know what I would have said. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. Jesus Christ. My husband was saying that if it's money safe is good, what if it's not money they want? Because the rate at which things are happening here in Nigeria, we are not safe anymore. The way things are happening here, that's the truth. I cannot hide it. I cannot hide it. The way things are happening, the insecurity rate is high. There are so many young people who wants to make money and they are looking for people to use for rituals. Like, it's crazy. Similar events happened. This one, my husband's friend, real life, they followed him home. When he came down to open his gates and drive in, that was how they pointed a gun at him. He entered his car and followed them. I don't know how many million they paid. I can't remember. It has happened plenty times. So a lot of things was running through my mind at the time. I was like, God. Now so me and you want to take waka. So it was just crazy. When I got home, I was shaking. I was having headaches. In fact, that's what triggered my headache. I had to get my glasses because at some point the headache became very constant that it didn't stop. At some point I'll be feeling cold and sick. At some point my BP looks like it is high. I'll check my blood pressure. My blood pressure is okay. You know, everything was just, my body was not okay. My body was not the same after that experience. It's even now I'm feeling, but that trauma, that fear is there. Like if I'm driving now and I'm trying to, you know, maybe mistakenly wants to hit somebody or hit something, the way my heart will beat so fast there, you think it was it's not this thing that just wanted to happen now that did not happen. And you think it's something else. Like, it's just crazy. That experience, my life has not been the same. But I'm grateful to God that it did not come to pass. That God revealed it and then he didn't allow it to happen. Like, what would I have said? Who would I have run? Who I want to run to? I guess I shouting because in the dream was just playing in my head. When those kidnappers were coming close to me, the dream was playing because in the dream I was just shouting, please oh, don't kill me, I'm an only child. Yeah. Hey, I was just shouting. Hey, I was just thinking about my mother. I was thinking about my husband. I was thinking about my grandmother. I was thinking about everything. Like, anyway, that was how God delivered me and my family and my children. Hey, Jesus. But anyway, that's it. I'm so grateful to God. Thank you guys. Please leave a nice comment below if you enjoyed this story. Help me to thank God and to thank God. So hope you enjoyed my story time. We're fine now, sha. This happened like 3 weeks ago. Okay, so it's still my anniversary. So we're going to swim later. I'm hungry. I need to, you know, order something to eat. I don't know. I need to order something to eat. And then, of course, I don't know. Bye, guys.